see updates that the kitchen is done. They want the roof to be changed or updated, even though the roof was in good condition, but it was over 10 years. We had a 3-point inspection, and they said that electrical needed to be updated, so we had to update that. So we've been having to go through all these things just to get our homeowner. Is it a homeowner's insurance?
Home insurance.
Home insurance? No, it's homeowner's insurance. Yeah, our homeowner's insurance back, because back in March of 2023, UPC, I think the name of the insurance was, they left Florida, so we didn't have any.
Just like all the other insurance companies live in Florida.
Yeah, like a lot of insurance companies had that left Florida. Why is this truck so close to me?
Just driving on the road.
Shut up. So yeah, like a lot of insurance companies in Florida, they left Florida. So our insurance was dropped, and we've had a hard time finding insurance. So we finally found an insurance, at least the company that we're going through found an insurance for us, citizens insurance, right? Good. Okay, great. They come back and say, oh, you need your roof fixed. What do you mean we need our roof fixed? We don't just have money piled up to the side just waiting to fix the roof. So long story short, we were able to get our roof fixed, financed it, and got it done. Come back, oh, you guys need to update your electrical. Why do we need to do that now? That wasn't an issue before when we got the house, and we haven't had the house for more than 10 years. Hell, we haven't even had the house for what, 6 years? 7?
This year will be 8, sir.
8?
We got in 2016.
Okay, whatever. So we got the house in 2017, and we haven't even had the house for a full 10 years yet. So I'm not understanding why we have to do all these things and jump through so many hoops just to get homeowners insurance. And it's not like we can just forfeit the homeowners insurance, because then our mortgage will go up, because they will force an insurance on us that will probably be more than what we're looking at right now. So unfortunately, we're in a catch-22. We're damned if we do, damned if we don't, right? Because we got to fix the kitchen, and the kitchen is not a, what do you call it, a light chunk of change. It's a pretty penny fix. It's expensive, yeah. That's what I was trying to get to. Kitchen is expensive to fix, right? Roof is expensive to fix. Electrical is expensive to fix, but thankfully we had a homeowner's warranty, where in there, thankfully, it's good to read. Reading is key. Thankfully, I read it, and it covered the electrical to certain stuff, and what we needed to have done, it was covered. So all I had to pay was $85 out of pocket for them to come and do what they needed to do. If we would have had to go by a different electrical company, it would have cost way more. I'm sorry, if we would have had to go outside of the homeowner's warranty. Is that the way you say it?
I think the company's called America First Homeowners Warranty.
They don't even know that company. But what home warranty? If we were to go outside of the home warranty thing that we have, it would have been more than the $85 that we had to pay. So I say that all to say, I hate Florida. I hate Florida. I want to move out of Florida. I want to move somewhere else. I can't live in New York because it's too expensive, and what I get paid on my 9 to 5 and what my husband gets paid on the 9 to 5 won't be sufficient for the cost of living of New York, right? Yes, you could say, oh, you could just look for another job. It's not that easy. Anybody in the job field, or is it called the job field, the work field, working field, job market, whatever it's called, it's not that easy to find another job, because a lot of things come into play. And right now, with the current position that I have, I'm able to work from home, where many companies are wanting you to go back into the office and not work from home. Or they're giving you a hybrid type of atmosphere where, yes, you can work from home, 2, maybe 3 days out of the week, but then you got to go to the office the rest of the time. And that's just not conducive to our lifestyle at this time, because we've set up our lifestyle during the pandemic where the kids can go to school, and the school, of course, is close to us. It's like 7 minutes apart, each of our kids' school. We have 3 kids in school right now, and they're literally all just 7 minutes apart. And my son's VPK is right down the block from my other son's elementary school. And my son that's in middle school, his is 7 minutes away from the house and 7 minutes away from the VPK and the elementary school, right? So if we were to have to go into the office, one, we will have to find someone that can be at the house to take them to school or wait for them to catch the bus. We will have to find or if that's not possible, we will have to find one of those programs where they can stay before school and they can stay after school until we are able to pick them up. Secondly, we will also have to get another car because we only have one car at the moment, and that's working fine for us since both of us work from home. So yeah, if I were to try and find something else, yes, there's still jobs out there that will allow you to work from home, but the majority of jobs that I have seen, you are having to work hybrid, and I just can't do that. Nor do I want to. I don't see the point of going into work just to have Zoom calls for meetings when I could do that at my house, right? So, yeah. So, we are on our way to Ikea because the pricing that they're giving for the kitchen is very good. What is going on with this truck? He looks like he wants to come over, but he's not sure. Either way. So yeah, the pricing that they're giving us for the cabinetry is good. The rate that they're giving us is good for financing. And pretty much we can build it ourselves. So that will cut down on some of the cost. We do have 2 contractors that we're talking to at the moment. One is trying to find a good way to convert the kitchen the way we will like it on a reasonable price, so that as I'll show you in another clip, the kitchen won't be so dark. And then another one is trying to find pricing for cabinets at what do you call that person, like cabinet distributor that he works with, and his fee alone just for the demolition, the replacing of the drywall and everything is a really reasonable fee, to the point that we can technically pay it out of pocket. However, the cabinets, I don't know if they will allow to finance the cabinets. So once he gets the estimates on how much the cabinets will cost, then we'll see if they can finance it. Because unfortunately, we can't pay all of this out of pocket. So that is our life. That is our dilemma that we're trying to figure out. Am I going to post this? I don't know, but I figured I'd record it just in case I choose to have this content. But yeah, so we're on our way to Ikea, and we will see you shortly. Once we get there, we'll show you around a little bit and just let you, if we're able to, and if the person that we're dealing with is comfortable with us showing that content or showing them or whatever the hell we're going to do there, consultation, then we'll show it. If not, then we'll just see you when we get back.
Oh, it is a kind of. Oh, add 254 for the countertops.
Add one?
254.
No, that's not. Yeah, and I think it's the line that. Yeah, you can take a picture of this.
Picture.
So, take a quick.
And that's kind of what you want.
Wait, this is great.
Let's take a recording. Wait.
I'm just trying to close. Is this part of the reflection? Yeah, look, it's a big fridge.
There's a freezer down there.
Attention IKEA visitors, sign up for our free IKEA family
I feel like if you don't tell the kids, they never find it.
benefits like this.
This is my favorite right here.
This one, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the one I like.
So sleek and pretty. I don't know about the light, but the rest of it. Yeah, it's nice. That's a problem. I don't really care for this part of it.
Oh, we can't fit this part of it.
You never know. Knock out some balls.
Love it.
Oh wow. That is what we need under our sink. Is it going down there sometimes?
I didn't realize this before.
Oh, we gotta go. It's 10:28.
That and like the thing like I always make fun of with my wife is like I'll like just sit down and I'll get so comfortable and then she asks me for something, but I'm so used to it because it's been so long. I'll like get in bed and I'm like ready to just like almost fall asleep and she's like, I need water. Yeah. It's only that though. Everything else is fine, but I'm used to it now. I'm just gonna pass
He
this to
will
you.
walk in and like, yeah, it's okay. To my defense, I was calling him first. He didn't answer.
I didn't hear you.
Do you know the password? It's alright if you don't. Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Got it all. Everybody can log in now. I recorded it.
They didn't see my password,
They saw you type it.
but you might want to blur out my email address.
Yeah, once we open
I
it,
didn't
it'll be
show.
gone.
I didn't show.
So this is the most recent one.
Oh, it's still there. We couldn't find it.
We could not find it at home.
Like we're lucky. I don't know.
Okay.
I know sometimes like I don't know. I've seen it happen like a couple times where there was like an issue with the website and it wouldn't pull up, but usually like there's some way we can. Is this look about
Yes.
right? Okay. Because I remember I saw the other version because I was looking before. There's the other version that you had with like the wall over here, but that's
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're trying to find a contract.
yeah.
That will knock out the wall and just make it straight.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you trying to do? but she gave us 2 layouts. One with it if we were to find a contractor, and one which is this one where the configuration stays the same. So yeah.
So did you want to change some stuff on both of them?
Yes.
We can. Which one did you want to start with?
We can start with the one you're on now.
Okay. So is this still like the same door style that you wanted to go with?
Yeah, we still
Okay.
like that one, the black one over there.
So I only have partial bad news for you though. So these ones here, they discontinued that color
When?
as of the beginning of the month. There's like some like different sizes in stock, but most of it's like gone now. Yeah.
So it would have to be all black if we wanted it.
Either all black or like just like something else that's like there's a new door that we have. It's a little bit like lighter, maybe a little bit more like it's this one here. It's just a little brighter, I guess, and a little lighter.
Don't look bad.
I can show it to you too, so you can see. I'm just trying to think of stuff that's similar. There's also the one, the first kitchen on your left when you come into the department that also has like a flat panel wood one, but that one's darker. It's this one. We can also
Can you
look
make
at all of
Can you
these
make
too.
the rest of them that color
Yeah.
too? Doesn't look bad. What do you think?
Doesn't look.
You want it to ride though?
No, it doesn't look bad.
And then, like I said, you can still put push opens on it, and then you still won't have that handle look like the same way those, since the handles are integrated into the door. You won't see it on those.
Okay.
What size are those? 24. Okay, 24.
Alright, so do you remember what Mr. Dunn said? Were we able to knock out the wall or we can't?
I don't remember on that one. I think I was with one with Mickey or something at the time, so I didn't hear him talk about that particular section.
Can we keep this, but can we put it the configuration back where it's not? This is just a regular pantry that we have already.
Just like with shelves in it, or like nothing at all. It's just built in.
No, I mean we have a regular pantry there right now.
Yeah.
So
There's like a pantry door that swings open and everything like that. So we're thinking of essentially there's a wall between the refrigerator and the pantry door. So we're thinking of knocking that wall out and just kind of inserting the cabinet that was in there in that space.
Got it.
So
but
we're not sure if we'll be able to knock that wall out.
Yeah, I don't
if
remember
there's
what
Yeah.
contractor said. Or is there a cheaper version that you could put in there?
So honestly, so I'm just gonna put it back in there for a second. Come back. So like this is a 30-inch one that's in there right now. If it is right up against the wall like that too, you probably would want to go maybe a little bit smaller than that, so that way like the door's opening doesn't rub against anything or like hit any walls or anything like that. And the next size down, it'll be a little bit less, not a lot, but it's like a 24-inch one. Change it to what? Probably like almost $300 less.
Okay.
Going down to the small one, and then also what it's also doing is adding a panel here to fill up the gap if there is one.
Okay.
But you can do that, or we can even change it around even more.
The
Stove?
not the stove, but the one in the corner. Remember, he said that it wouldn't fit an actual cabinet because of the banquette that we have there.
Yeah.
So we'll have to have this a little smaller.
And you still want the drawers in there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you need the space on this side for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
mean
then
the what do you call this? My brain is not working today.
Countertop?
Yes. The countertop can go the full length. It's just the drawers because when it pulls out, it might hit the banquette area since this is a.
So we just have a space in that area.
yeah, and you can also put filler in there too for that one. Because like for this panel, for example, like the one that you would use on that side if you did go that route, it's a huge panel.
Okay.
So like they have to cut it to make the strip to do that filler, and from that same panel you would have enough to do that too.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So Let me just make sure it's not heavy, because you don't need that one on the side. So let's take that.
And is this wood or particle board?
Particle board. Yeah. Particle board. The Voxtorp is, I don't think it's veneer. It's got like it's kind of got like a I don't want to say plastic wrap, but it's like wrapped. It's more of like a you know, like how people put they like wrap their car, and sometimes like I forgot what it's called, plasti dip, I think. It's like a spray-on thing that kind of like ends up wrapping whatever you kind of spray it with. Similar to that.
Gotcha.
Same thing with this one too, and also
Does Ikea sell wood cabinets?
there's only one door that is solid wood, and it's the most expensive one, of course. So this piece on the top, did you want that to match these ones, or did you want this to be gray?
It doesn't matter in price though.
I won't really change that much.
Do you want it to be all black, or do you want that separation of color? I don't remember why we put that color there in the first place.
Sometimes like when you add it, like if you hit apply to all, it'll just put it on everything, but you can switch it up if you want to.
I think if you're doing that as like an accent, you should keep the others. Do you one color? One solid color?
No, I was saying the whole kitchen. Do you want it one color, or should we break it up like that?
I honestly don't know. When you mentioned it, I thought it's a little weird, but
So why did you say something?
because you have an idea that
Okay,
you
let's
have
put
in your
this all
mind.
one color.
So, I just thought it was a little weird, but you know, it might. It's like the accent wall thing, right? So
Was there anything else on this wall that you wanted to change or look at?
If this wasn't there, because if we're not able to bring the vent over, then it will have to be a microwave thing where you can get the vents in.
Okay. I'll just leave that on just so you kind of get an idea of where the microwave would kind of sit. And then we could always take it off later. Let's just change that top one to match. Of course, these would be kind of flipped. It just puts it down like that sometimes, or like the actual handle part you grab is up there, but realistically it's going to be flipped.
Oh.
But yeah, so like it still would be the same exact kind of setup as what you have next to it. You just have the microwave under it. And I can remove that kind of at the end too. That's easy enough. So then we can check out this island. So you have dishwasher on the end. This is a 30-inch sink cabinet. You have 18-inch drawer, and then you have a 36-inch drawer.
And the part under the sink, does it have like a garbage thing in it, or?
So it's just doors, and then the system just recently started doing this, where it adds these like little trash can pullouts. You don't necessarily have to do two of them. You can always just do one, or if you wanted to take it out, that's something you can take out if you wanted to. That's like a relatively new thing that it kind of puts on there. The dimensions on here, those are like the exact measurements that you got, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
We recorded.
Only reason I ask is because just like depending on that, is this part's a little tight, unless like that realistically is like pushed out a little bit more. Because like ideally, how much space do you have there? It doesn't want to tell me. Normally, like just like walking around the island, I want to have about at least like 3 feet of space just to kind of move around it like comfortably and not kind of get tight anywhere. And at least like just this part, like this corner over here,
Jetting out.
that looks a little close, at least, especially with having these here too. And then these are just those all the 15-inch deep ones. Is that gonna be like kind of like a coffee bar kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of those.
You want to take out those and just do floating shelves, if anything, or
For the entire area?
no, for this part,
The top ones?
for the middle.
Oh, just the metal. Yeah, that could work.
They don't have like shelves on here exactly, but I can make them.
Okay.
So you kind of get an idea. I just can't change the color of it, but at least it kind of like paints the picture of what it might look like.
Yeah, looks good.
And it still kind of like makes it like more open too.
Yeah. when we're ready to order, do we have to call, come back, or we can do it online?
Ideally, if you can come back, I would say come back.
Okay.
Just because before we order it, or before you place the order, we'll go through and just kind of clean it up, make sure it's giving you everything that you need, and also making sure that it's not giving you too much of anything, because sometimes the system will do that. Like as far as like the cover panels and things go, like for example, if I had to guess, for this filler that's over here and that filler over there, it's probably giving you a panel for each one of those, because it does do that sometimes. But realistically, you could do all of that and then also this filler in the corner from one.
Okay.
But that's something like before you order, we'll go in and kind of make sure it's not doing that. So like at the end of the day, this is kind of like an estimate. Sometimes it'll be a little bit less. There's not really, at least looking at everything now, I don't think it would be any more.
Hi guys, Nick here. We ended up leaving after about an hour of creating various versions of the kitchen, which ultimately led us to come back the following week and purchase the items. Shortly after purchasing, however, we found out that there were some additional cabinets out of stock, so we'll have to just make do with what we have when it arrives later in February. We want to thank you for watching, and if you made it to the end, feel free to drop us a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this.